just cause. So far, it seems like the music is really good. I'm actually really excited. These games always have such good music. I wasn't sure if I wanted to play it on controller or mouse. My man, Icy. Ew. What up, Darth?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Well, that's good. Yeah, hopefully this should be a good, just chill game to kind of listen to and watch and stuff like that. I'm doing this specifically for you and Gabe, I see, so you guys
I lived here until I was 11,
can
but
get
I
a
wasn't
nice
allowed
story.
inside half the rooms.
This is pretty cool. Look at that.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Wolf Among Us, hell yeah. I'm really excited for the second season. You know what? Sorry,
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
I have this in windowed mode. I'm gonna change it to full screen. And then let me change chatty. Should work. Damn it, no it doesn't. That's why I did that. There we go. Full windowed should be okay. A little bit more immersive for myself. It's very pretty.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Too dark. Uh-oh. Is that something I can change in the game? Can I go down this way? Ooh, I can go down this way. Yeah, just like the game lighting. Yeah, it makes sense. I can't go this way? There we go. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh, there we go. Open world my ass. I should just stay on path. I'm waste anybody's time. I'm lost. Shit. I already screwed up. No, this is a path, right? Yeah, this looks like a
The
path.
truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Play on controller.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
This looks really good. This was I think it's Unreal Engine is what it said.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something but never do.
She has a good speaking voice. So there's the house.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Dude, I'm actually really excited for the music. So far, it's like super cinematic. Kind of reminds me of like I don't know, like a Dark Lord, like Lord of the Rings. There's like very luscious string section. But yeah, it looks great. The details of just this ground and the land look fantastic. Can I open this? Oops. Oh, chair. Alright. From what I gathered, Edith is the last living member of her family, I believe.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
What's up, Squawk? How are you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for giving Icy a follow. Icy is a great Clone Heroes streamer.
Now,
A good person.
as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Why were you afraid? I'm doing good. I'm really excited to play this game. I've been really into these story-based games recently. They're not difficult, you know, just kind of walking through, but it's very, very fun.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Shit, we gotta break in.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for
Fucking
me.
my dumbass actually trying to peek in. Sometimes, man, sometimes. Okay, so we gotta find another way in. Missing posters. Ooh, wind chimes. Am I gonna have to go through the... Nice.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I smell a bike. Take the bike. It's interesting already from this game to Gone Home. Remember, Crocker, like, you could pick up everything. You know, like this little saw you could pick up, or the can of oil, the lacquer and stuff. Like, already you can, like, tell the difference in game style. This is really just kind of like a nice walkthrough. Versus the other one, it's like you really look around at everything, picking everything up. This is very specific kind of stuff, which I think both work in its own way. I'm wondering if this is really just more based on following the story.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was
Right.
home.
Right.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Loving memory, Edith Finch. 1988 to 2010. It's not a long time. Beloved, her brother. Edie, Lewis, and Dawn. That's a good photo. Looks like Clementine's hat from The Walking Dead. Dang, that's crazy. They have little dust particles too. I love that.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Hell yeah, dude. Get that chow mein. I used to go to Panda Express and I would just get a shit ton of chow mein. Nothing else, I just get a takeout thing of chow mein. That's all I needed.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Molly? We like Molly. Oh, that'd be cool if we get to see the cat. What's up, Polly? Yeah, pounded chow mein is amazing.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
There's Edie. Is it like a wheelchair? Yeah.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
It's never good.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Look at that. It's gorgeous. Make sure we don't miss anything. What's in here? Garage again.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it.
Ooh.
Like a smile with too many teeth.
That's a nice view. Definitely upper middle class family. Definitely
Even the
living
fireplace
the good
had
life.
a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh. Phazon says a Dragger. Nice. Yeah, Dragger's itching to play some Clone Hero with everybody. He wants to do some exhibitions because he obviously couldn't play in the tournament. Yeah, he's really good.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Barbara?
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara,
Nice.
along with the rest of the house.
I'm gonna turn that off because, yeah. I don't want that playing while I'm walking around the house. It's a little freaky. We learned that from last time, dude. The last game that we played, Gone Home, man, and you leave the TV on or the radio on. I'm good. Closets.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
So Milton's definitely been missing for a minute then. It was right, Lewis was the other brother's name. Can I unlock this door? That way, if I go to the front again.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Marshmallows.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Interesting perspective. Can I go in here? Oh, is it like sealed? Oh yeah, it's definitely like sealed shut. This makes you want to play Red Dead, just because of like how detailed it is and knowing how amazing like detailed Red Dead is.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Well, I guess like kind of like the last game, we'll just start on one side of the house, and move over. Because I think it's easy to get lost in stories and
Molly
houses
always
like this.
seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Damn, dude, this would be a sweet room to look at. It's really cool. They have like the brick detail right there too. That kind of is like a nice little staple in the house. 1937 to 1947. 10 years old. Good picture, I guess. Little bugs.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Dude, this is pretty cool. Like, as an idea for a room to have it painted this kind of like aquamarine, like you're at the bottom of the ocean, with like the ripples too. That's pretty cool. Is he good? I like that color blue too.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. There we go.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh shit, let's go, dude.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Wait. I don't want to miss
From the
anything.
paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
It's a cat. I'm hoping we can go back, because I know there's an entire other section of that floor that we did not see yet, so. It's a cool little room, though. Oh.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, good, we do get to see this room. So obviously these two
Just like
kids
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
got to be together sometimes in that middle section room, since this was the room that was
I grew up looking at
locked.
Molly's room through the peephole.
Little hamster.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Yo, that's so cool. What? Little poop in there? That's nice. There's a little shark.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Dude, that's so cool. That's a nice little detail. Little octopus pillow.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. My Halloween candy was all gone.
Shit, dude.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh no. Fucking gerbil food. I mean, it was a carrot. I thought it was gonna be like the actual like little pellets. It's not too bad. Don't have to drink the
I kept eating and eating.
toothpaste. Okay.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Are those real? Was that just decoration? Molly, what are you doing?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Yeah, but there's another little white little thing in here.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Hell yeah. Go get it.
tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
But we love these kind of games, though. Holy Knight was here for the whole Gone Home game, which is great. But I do upload these. I do upload the full videos if you ever want to watch them too
I
on
jumped
YouTube.
and I almost got her.
Can I get up there, or what's going on here? Go up here.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Oh, here's the mama bird.
I gobbled her up,
Whee!
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I
Jesus.
heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Got him. Sorry, Mr. Bun.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
So obviously Molly's stuck in her room, has to use her imagination.
A mama rabbit.
Let's go get it, Molly. Come on. There you go.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Let's go. Shark in the trees. What is going on? You can't be in a forest as a shark, Molly. This doesn't make any sense. Get your story straight. What is going on here?
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Isn't that a seal right there?
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm a pirate now. I feel like the what's it called? The shark and seals could have been a little bit more detailed, just based off the rest of the game. but I like that little section. Am I an octopus?
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
Yeah. Anyone into hentai? No, I'm just kidding.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Go up the gosh dang steps. What are you being so loud for, you idiot? Get him. Get him.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Wrong way. Gotta go out the door. What's up, Hex? How you doing? We're doing a hentai simulator. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, here we go.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. Across the lobby, I smelled a good meal.
Playing a story-based game right now.
So I swam towards
How you doing? How's your day going?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Edith, the Chamber of Secrets.
I got closer and closer.
It is Molly's room.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Wow. That was really cool. That was a cool segment.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Nice. 1937 to 1947 for Molly. Wow. Yeah, we got a lot of people.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
That's right, because I can't go out the door. I can't go out Molly's door. Right. Okay.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Is that a bong? No, perfume.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long
trip.
Long time.
Medal ceremony. My friend Bigfoot. Edith interview. Random junk. Weird America. The Finches. Home movies. Sam photo award. Conspiracy now. I thought it was a bong. It looked like it.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Shout out Edie. Go her.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, we saw this. This was out by the lake. Yeah. I thought this might have been like a boat or something, but this was out by the lake. Yeah, right by the entrance. Okay. Built 1937. Sven Finch. Nice.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, this is my first time actually looking down and seeing myself. I didn't. Interesting.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Can't see ourselves.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah. Yep. No shit. I kind of dig it though, to be honest.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
This would be pretty cool as like a house idea, like little hidden
Sven gave
passageways.
Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
There's a photo right there. Calvin Finch. Swing sets. Actually, that's a pretty damn good photo. Can't turn the light. Mitten. Calvin to capture the grand journeys. Command site. Dude, this is dope. This is really cool. Fort Sam.
knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
1950 to 1961. So 11 years old.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
That dumbass foot.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Yeah, he's missing out, dude.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Dude, this is a dope swing set, dude. This kind of reminds me of
Calvin!
this view in
Dinner's
Hawaii.
ready.
Coming! But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
He's gonna jump.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Damn, dude, this homie's getting high as hell. Yo, dude, settle down, Calvin, my guy, dude. Calvin, what are you doing?
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to go over the swing set. Remember, what was it in was it Recess or Hey Arnold? And it was like some show that if you go around, you like you something happened if you go all the way around. Like time goes backwards or something like that. Like you go into another dimension.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Imagine
Mom
that.
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, dude, having to share a room with with a brother that passed away, dude. Shit. Is there nothing for Sam? Regional High School, Bravo Company. So he was in like JROTC or something. Camera setup. What you doing over here, Sam? Big Red. Thank you for the sub, dude. For the resub. Wait. That can't be it. That can't be it in here. What's up with Sam? Oh, there we go. I was like, there's no way that was it. Nice. I'm streaking over here. I've hurt your eyes. I always forget that like you guys can write messages. I read them. I do read them after. Usually it's after the stream because I realize it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Is this wine? What are you doing drinking wine? Can I go over here first? Where's Barbara? Okay. Okay, so we're back in the hallway now. That's good.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Famous writer. You know, let's do this room first because we're right here. We might as well just do this room. Milton. Can I not get up here? Swan Lake. There we go. Oh shit.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
So Barbara was like an actress. Seems like child actress.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack
Old
here.
Jack
Oh.
here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at
My
a local
precious.
convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
That ain't
Getting
good.
better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
No, you didn't listen
There's
to
a
Red,
key
dude.
to the
Red knows
music
what's up.
box. A secret is to keep winding and
Oh.
winding until finally the key pops out.
Yeah.
Thanks, babe.
Okay.
I'll
We
be
were
back
just
in
we
a
were
sec.
here. We were here. I know where that is.
20 minutes later...
What's up? What's up, Crocker?
Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
No audio on the VOD for Icy and Polly. Oh yeah, dude, straight up Red.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh damn, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Yo, get the fuck out of here, bitch, or my motherfucker kill you. Kill you.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Get the fuck off my lawn. Who's this Mexican guy, huh?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Yeah, this is Halloween.
Oh dear!
Motherfucker, dude. God damn it. That fucking idiot, dude.
Relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find
No,
your
I
screen.
didn't. I did not knock all the balls off the table.
I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now
Is that like a
and confused and
Easter egg for the story?
Threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him.
That's a trophy if you did. Oh, it's okay. I'm not too worried about trophies, man.
my other crutch?
Just here for the story. But thank you for letting me know. I wonder if I can go back and hit him.
Watching the late picture show. Hours later.
That's a fun little Easter egg.
Walter, what's going on up there?
How are you doing?
Okay, I'm coming
Welcome to
up,
the stream.
But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh great, we're gonna whack some other people now. Break the glass. Well, now that you told me that, I'm just gonna start hitting everything. Oh, there's the... Fuck it up, dude. I know what I'm saying, dude.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh shit, no.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Yeah, kick him in the nuts.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Yeah, go out the window. What are you doing, Barbara? Goddamn clowns. Grab his dick and twist it, yeah. I'm an idiot. I gotta go up this or what? I think the only way out would be this window, right? Am I tripping? There's this right here. Oh, there we go. Look at that ass, dude.
Played her part.
This is not the time for that.
she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Sorry, Katie. Was that good though? Because do you need to charge your phone before you go to sleep? You need to plug your phone in. Oh, dude, this guy.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara.
So she hit some guy off the second story. There's.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
Good night, Squawk.
She
Thank you for hanging out.
going to
I'll see you soon.
famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
Oh shit.
Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Heh.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
It's a legacy. I thought this was gonna be like disco balls or something. I really like these stories within the story that they've been doing. Very, 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 very cool. Masters of Cinema, Free from School, Greek Tales, Alice in Wonderland. Oh, there's Alice in Wonderland. That's so funny. Happy birthday, Barbara. Very cool.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, are we supposed to go look at that now?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
It's a nice anecdote. We did not go up here yet, but I want to see before we go up, just to make sure we got everything here. We did go in there. We went
It's
into.
funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Let's try it again. Because before we didn't. Sven and Edie. Calvin and Sam. I like Calvin and Sam's room. That was a really cool room. I'm gonna go back down and play with the music box one more time before we go up a little bit higher, just to see if there's anything in that we might have missed. There it is. It's a nice little key. Okay, so this is the basement. I say it's better probably to go down first than it is to go up. Kind of like that I waited to... What the hell was that? Why would you put that sound effect there?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Here's the saw. Look at red, and here's the saw. Okay, I don't really see anything else here in this section, so...
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Put your safety glasses on. Yeah. I took wood shop, dude. I know the safety precautions. Ooh,
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
freaky.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Like a bomb shelter. Alvin O's.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Good train. No train set. (1952 to 2005).
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Yeah, I know, straight up.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I was
Peaches.
expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough,
Some disco. Let's
you get
go.
used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
No rumble.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
Maybe it was the frickin'
Or
washer
maybe
and
I
dryer.
just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
30 years. What the fuck?
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
30 years. I mean, it's a pretty dope spot, but I mean, 30 years? to be down here. I have to leave while I still can. It's tomatoes, some books. Evil Unleashed, Albinos, a lot of cereal, Jiggly Farms. Jiggly Farms.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
What the fuck? Sweetie Crisps.
And Calvin.
Calvin? Didn't Calvin... I thought...
Maybe this is all a mistake.
I thought Calvin
But I need to stop living the
jumped
same
over
day,
the fence.
even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
I do have to say, the voice acting in this game is
I don't mind
so
if I only
good.
have a year left.
Keeping a whole farm for me. Yeah.
Or a single
Yeah.
week. I'd be happy.
You guys should have plenty of money for your wedding. You don't need the
I can already
the
imagine
donation
the
bar
smile
anymore.
on my face.
Oh damn. So was he just like super paranoid, and then the one day he comes
Walter
out?
died when I was 6.
So it was a train.
I can't believe
Wow.
my mom never told me he was down here.
The whole time, yeah, that's super creepy. I mean, it's not the creepiest thing in the world, but that's pretty wild. Sugar Mama, Jiggly the Sugar Mama.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
That's kind of a nice sentiment. Is this weed? I thought this was there's a little weed down here. It's a vinyl. I'm gonna be straight up, dude. This is kind of a dope setup. I'm a very simple person when it comes to just like this kind of thing. Ask here is, why is there a train on an island, especially since you took a ferry here? Oh, you're not wrong. I mean, yeah, I guess you could have a train on an island, right? It wouldn't go. It would just be like at Disneyland. It just goes in circles. So maybe it's like a train that could take you from one part of the island around. That would be my only thing. My only thinking suggestion. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I really think about that would make sense. But that definitely does raise a question. Because you gotta remember that he died what? He died 2005. He was 1955 to 2005.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
It's one of the few little plot holes. Okay. No spoilers, please. I know you're not going to, but I'm just saying.
But if she never told me about
If you haven't figured it out, it's my first time playing this game. I mean, I'm late, I know that, but
I can only
I
imagine
know.
what
I
else she
appreciate
was
it.
hiding.
I know you wouldn't, but I'm just sometimes you have to just say it just in case.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Well, at least you know he's not really trashing the earth. It's a shit ton of butter. Okay, so now we're gonna go back outside.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, maybe 2.
Maybe 2. Wait, what?
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
Right, her brother is missing. That's right,
We
that's right,
made
that's
it
right,
real.
that's right, that's right. Yeah. See, this is why it's nice to play with you guys. You know what I mean? Watching or coming along, because it's like I know I miss certain things sometimes. It's nice. 52. This is really nice. It's kind of ironic that he was making trains too. He was working on model trains. If that's how he died, but then what is this? Where does this go? Where the fuck does this go? It doesn't make any sense, unless I was gonna say maybe, well, because there's the rest of it, so it did go around. Can jump in? No, I can't jump in.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
No, I didn't read. Little chair up there.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
I mean, this stuff's it's a little dark, but it's not that crazy, Edith. Can we just take a second to like appreciate game design and people who design games and stuff like that, dude? Like, this is fucking dope, man. This is really, really pretty. I like that it has its own style still too, you know.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Are we supposed to go in here? No. No, yeah. There's the LA Noire game that I would love to, but another detective game that we did do, Red, was The Wolf Among Us, which you actually play the detective, which is really, 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 really good. A little bit, Mister. If you played it, you kind of understand what could be a spoiler, I guess, and like, I'm usually not too crazy. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest, but.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Does the credit do something with the train?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
It seems like everybody in this, all the family members have very vivid and wild imaginations and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. So. Thank you for being patient with me, Mr. Gallia. I know sometimes people, when you're watching someone else play a game you've already done, you're like, come on, you freaking idiot. How do you not know what to do? Dude, I like detective games, Brett. I think they're really, really fun. Oh yeah. Absolutely. What did you want to say? If it's about like the game makers and stuff like that, it's totally fine. Nothing to do with the story. That's the spoilers I'm talking about. Like, nothing to do with the story.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Yeah, that'd be great, Mr. Galley. Absolutely. Once we're done with this game, let me know so I can write them down. That way it doesn't get lost in chat and stuff. Because I have a few other games that I really am excited to play.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
We did The Wolf Among Us a little while ago, which was really, really good.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That's a little weird. So that looks like, almost looks like a little bit like San Francisco. And there's
It's
like,
embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
this is shit. This is
3
all.
of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
This is all pets. Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Derpy, Derpy Jr., Burpy, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, Zoe, Coco, Tucker. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I always watch the credits, movies or anything like that. Just you have to show appreciation for people who put hours and hours and hours, days, weeks, years into things like this. So. Christopher, Shadow, Oliver. I like Shadow. Shadow's a cool name for a cat. Shotzi, Oliver. Little Frog, Bailey.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
This is really nice. This is really nice for a cemetery. Sexy Brutal. It's a timey, rewindy, solve mysteries and go back to prevent them. Oh, nice, cool. Well, yeah, I'll definitely have to remind me if you're still here. Walter Finch. Oh, if you know, Molly. Oh, look at that. The little cat. Calvin, rockets to the moon. Obviously, every single one has to deal with what they're going for. We haven't looked at Edie yet, though. Nice, Red. I have to look those up. There's Walter, Barbara. That's everyone.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
We
My
still
mom was always trying to move on.
we still haven't got upstairs
for Edie,
yet.
The past never went away.
Okay, so there's a little extra little section down here. Remember to do it down that way. Invisible hours.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Interesting. Well, the grave people. I think I know what you're talking about. There has to be. Is there more in here? No. Okay, so let's go back to that gravesite then. Look back at that.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
I'll go that way. I'm gonna go. Oh, I just make sure I didn't miss that over here. Is this the people? Oh, what? That's so cool. That's really dope. No, I don't think anybody knows this, but I'm a huge lover of like silhouette photos. I take silhouette photos of things like this. It just something about it just looks really really pretty for me. The murder of Tesla at his island house. Oh, interesting. Small cast, but you follow them around to find out who was killing. Nice. I love stories with
But
small
the older
casts.
I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
I did the game Before Your Eyes, and that only
Her
had
dad
like
had been
7
pretty
players,
strict,
7
but it wasn't
characters.
enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
So Gregory Finch, Gus Finch. We got Gregory, Gus, Sanjay, Molly, Edie, Sam. Odin. Okay. There's Milton. It's a paintbrush. I really like these personalized
She lost 2 of her
tombstones.
brothers, just like I did.
Sanjay.
I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
There's Lewis. I was gonna say earlier when there was the pet cemetery, I went to this pet cemetery, this place called Bishop, over here in California.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
And it was
Part
one
of
of the
me
most
thinks this is
beautiful
what
things
she
I've ever
wanted
seen.
all along. For me to come back someday.
I'll have to share
And
a
find
couple
everything
photos
out for myself.
in Discord. It was really cool just because of the fact that like it wasn't like tombstones and stuff, it was like personalized, like homemade grave sites that like just hundreds and hundreds, like so many.
But looking back on it now,
It was just really cool to see old toys and bowls, dog bowls and stuff like that, collars and stuff that had probably been there for like
if she told me there was
decades.
going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I didn't want to say anything, but when you look down, you do see a little bit of a tummy. I think that plays a big part of the whole story because Edith is obviously the last person, or the last Finch, so the Finch name's gonna carry on with her little baby.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Ashtray, smoking weed. Propane and propane accessories.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Nice. I know there's the book behind me, but I just wanted to see what else is here first. Okay. We have this open. We'll do the book first and then we'll go in here. Just wanted to see that first. See what else.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Guy went to war. Obviously loves taxidermy. I love how each room is so just intricately personalized to each character, which is so cool. Airline ticket. Okay, I think we got a little bit of everything here, so. I'd love this too, I like the skylight. I think that's really dope. I'd love a room with a skylight. Like a Hey Arnold.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Focus, focus.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
It's a cool little feature that you can do. Oh, there we go. There she is.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Nice.
Okay, got it.
I fucked up the first
I'm gonna
picture.
Take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful.
I took a picture of the
Camera's older
propane
than you
tank.
are.
look at that little bird.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Dude, I'm probably say it until I finish the game, but the music in this game is fantastic. Okay, where's... I can't...
I should
there
not
we
have
go.
drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper.
That's funny.
We'll still want to take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
EPs as long as you take the pic. I didn't even think that. That's so funny.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin.
It'd be funny if he said something like,
Great trip.
"Man, it's a long one," or something like that.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Look at that sweet ass. I can't take a picture of his ass. I feel like I already took a picture of him though, so I'm not gonna. That's a nice one actually from like far away.
Let's see.
Just out of focus.
Maybe.
I took a picture of that already.
What was it?
Oh, oh,
Good eyes, Don.
duh. That's really
Before
cool
you
though.
take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
That's a cool segment of doing that.
Dad, I...
Nice.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
With the blood. Oh no. Take a picture of yourself, dude.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that,
She's
okay?
she's crying, my dude. She doesn't want to kill a damn buck.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh shit.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Whoa. We have Milton, Lewis, Sanjay, Dawn, Gus, Gregory, Odin, and Edie, and Sven, and Ingborg. We got 9 more. Really? On it, like I was saying, dude, the music, as simple as it is, just to have the guitar, it's just a guitar essentially, but it was so well placed with just the forest and like that kind of vibe. That was beautifully made segment, yeah.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Finch control. I feel like we're like at the top of the house already. Ah, a bunch of kids. Okay. These are all babies. Divorce contract.
Dear Kay,
Tacoma.
do you
Nice.
remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
So this is about a baby. Yeah. You know what? You know what game I really enjoyed was Before Your Eyes. I
think you saw things
cried.
The rest of us don't.
Bath time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Oh, he's gonna drown. He's gonna drown, huh?
Hello?
He's gonna drown.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Ah, I see it. 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 Okay.
I know how silly it sounds.
There we go.
That I worried about a baby being too happy.
Drink the soap. Drink the soap.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
It sucks 'cause I was trying to like look up and around, but you can't. You couldn't look up as a damn baby.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Yeah. The whole time.
I wish he could have told us
I was trying to do that this entire time.
about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand
I was trying to get the water.
about Gregory,
Whee.
about everything.
Oh, that's true, huh?
I know what happened wasn't your
Why
fault.
can't this baby fucking use its neck like a regular person? I'm gonna get eaten by this damn whale.
I'm sure he's happy.
Goodbye.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Damn, that sucks, dude. That's sad. We joke around, but that shit happens. You know, that shit's fucking. That shit sucks. Reminds me of like Rain Man. Dawn's completely missing.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
Poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I remember.
Husband and wife. Make him cry.
Oh, I can't hit the people?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Yeah, dude. Timing, dude. Let's go.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Was he the boat? The house? It's like every single person that's died, or a good portion, right? There's Barbara, there's the baby. Alright. What is this fucking... Walter at the bottom under the house.
The thunder sounded much too
What is
close
this, Katamari?
and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
You get hit in the head?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
There's Gus. Gus has a little
She
moment.
never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Seven more. Gust of wind. What about Dawn? What's up with Dawn? Respect, strength, teamwork. And they have a stripper pole in here too. Shit. Evacuation plan, house rules, no playing outside without permission, no answering door to strangers, no messes after dark, all chores before dark, respect others. They each have their own light switch too. Raise flag, breakfast, quiet time, duties, dawn, sweet trash, mop, mow yard, be a baby, great, be a baby. Jump rope, jumping jacks, 150. Damn, dude, push-ups 100 times. That's damn, dude, for kids. Shit. Buff-ass kids.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
This would be pretty cool to have in a house too. A little rock wall. A Holy Bible. I know I saw the book, I'm just checking other things. This is pretty cool. I like this little spot here.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Ah, okay, so Sanjay. Fly to India, pack, passports, 10 ways to teach to critical thinking, after school teaching. So all that's teaching. The hell was that noise, dude? I didn't like that. See now, Karaka, it's kind of getting to like the gone home aspect of it, of like, is there some sort of freakiness going on here or something? Go down the fire pole.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about.
I'm hearing
but I
things.
think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Okay. Am I gonna... This is not the time yet for her? We have to go down the pole. Whee! It sounds good, man. Appreciate you hanging out. I'll have this uploaded if you ever wanted to watch it. Dude, have a good rest, man. Have a good day at work tomorrow. It was good hanging out, dude. It sucks about the match, but it is what it is, man. It's all good. We were there. And then Icy also has the footage as well. Not with our commentary, but it's there too. So, which is
My
good.
mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
I'll probably talk to you tomorrow, man.
A year later.
Or today. Nice. Can you go down here? No.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, here's Dawn. Is this like where they... I was gonna say where they buried her. No. I'll just add... buried. It's so dark.
And to see kids in the house again.
Just as... This is their own like little gardens. Nice. Thyme, sage, mint, basil. Very nice.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
This is probably where I would want to be, at the very top.
And for a while,
Oh,
things were good. Almost normal.
great job. Just the age, gerbil. Reading is a hoot. Arms.
But it didn't last.
The curse.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Go up here first. Oh, that's more. Okay, let's go down here first. I'm really enjoying this so far, though. I'm very invested. Let's make sure I do something around here. Just making sure. This is blocked off. Okay. These footprints. It would be kind of cool if you were able to look through the peephole of every single door that had one, or that was like locked up like that. That would be really nice. Nice. So Milton's definitely, this is the artist. Yeah, I remember his tombstone had the paintbrush. Dude, this is sweet. Can you imagine having this as a kid?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
There's the door. That was really quick.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Because he's the one that, yeah, he's just gone. That's interesting. That's right.
Mom spent months searching for my brother.
Beautiful.
Then she sealed the doors.
Piano. Haven't played it, but this segment ties into the unfinished Swan. Oh, is that like a? Is it a part 2?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
There are ties to it. Oh, interesting. I'll have to check
After
that
he
out.
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
This is cool. We're getting up there. Little hookah.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
This is my room right here.
That part of him lived on.
Just the way the vibe with this is pretty dope. I don't. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm digging this. Little
Lewis
place.
and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Big TV. Nice. Oh, I got 2 monitors, dude.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
Sorry, I just wanted to see if there was any other descriptions down there.
Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
A puppy.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Sure, just let him continue with his pot.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
Interesting.
The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her.
Oh shit, yeah, harp, I guess.
Silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
What up, Darth? Welcome back. Unless you've been here the whole time.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Yeah. As soon as I said that, I was like, ah, he's probably been here the whole time. I hope you've been enjoying the game, man. The music reminds me of the Green
For
Mile.
someone who'd never known
A
success
little bit.
in
The
the
Green
real
Mile
world,
or
I
Shawshank
think it was
Redemption.
overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Yeah, he's not wrong. If you can dream it, you could do it. So now we're done. Daydreaming can be really bad, but really good sometimes. Imperial Palace. Legalize marijuana.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, don't tell me he commits suicide.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
This is the first time we actually see someone in the game, I think, like this.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Yeah, I'm assuming this means he committed suicide.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
It's pretty. Oh, Molly.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool.
That sucks.
I wish you could have met him.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen too. As soon as they said something about the mental, or the rehab and stuff like that. You know, like he was self-medicating to keep himself fucking there. And they took it away from him. Sanjay, Sven, Edie, and Odin. Okay. Ingborg. I think that was definitely the hardest one so far, in my opinion. I don't do really good with death.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Most people don't.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Like even characters for me sometimes can be
I'm
pretty,
not sure if she wanted
pretty
to
tough.
make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Missing photos. I wonder if we're gonna be able to find Milton at the end of this.
But I understand
That'd be
why we
pretty
left.
cool.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Birthday. Dawn Finch.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
Wow.
All that's left now
Very
is
pretty.
to tell you about that last night.
That's a great room. Oh, is this the ending? I hope this isn't. I hope I didn't miss anything. It looks like I might have missed a couple names. I like this. I like this room though. This room's very cool. So this is her mom. Oh, this is
The whole
Edith.
last day,
This is her. This is her.
Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it?
Welcome back, Hex.
The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're
Okay.
excused.
I can't look around. Okay. This is all dark. So obviously probably just go to the light and sleep.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That's right, we didn't go in the library yet. That was close. There's still a couple rooms that we didn't get to see.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Stuff between the shelves. Can we look at that? Can we look before we go into here? I'm trying to think of, or is it? Do you mean like the bed? Oh yeah. I looked. I saw that when I came over the first time. Yeah, there's the bed right here. Yeah, it's kind of dark, but you can see it right here. Looks like a projector or like a radio with a candle and stuff like that. I thought maybe there was like something else you can interact with.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
I really like how the...
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
I really like how they have the words kind of direct you along in the story.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
I'm gonna leave you a lurk, Red. I saw that you're online right now.
Things I can't
Yeah,
explain.
I agree.
But that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Goodbye.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. and tell you all these stories myself.
Am I going through birth right now?
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
I feel like I missed... Wait, did I miss a couple rooms? For Shirley Dallas, nice. Oh, that's nice. Okay, okay. Yeah, I did realize that some of them weren't attached to the tree specifically, so... okay, so I hit... So I got everybody then. Okay, good, good. I would have been so pissed if I missed anything. I mean, obviously, like, there's Easter eggs and stuff that I missed, which is not too big of a deal, but like the main story and the main things like that. I like this. I liked it. I think the ending maybe could have been a little bit better. I feel like jumping from Edith to her son, I don't know, I just felt like that bridge was just very sudden. Yeah. This is it's a very, very, very unique way of doing credits. It was very unique way of storytelling, of like jumping into the comic book, you know, to tell that specific story. You know, I just how it catered to every single personality. You know, starting off with the cat, you know, going through, swimming in the bathtub, and how everything just kind of like just flowed throughout the whole entire story. It was very, very well done. And ordered her gravestone. Yeah. We didn't even get an answer for the grandma. Yeah, we really didn't. Could she have done it? Yeah, and then the whole train thing. Like, I see what you're saying about the whole train plot hole. It's like, what happened with the train aspect of it. But I think overall, I'd probably give this like a good solid, like 7 or 8 out of 10. I think there could definitely be more things to be interacted with, kind of like in Gone Home, which would be really cool. But the voice acting was fantastically done. The artwork, all the graphics were great. My only thing would just be the whole ending. I felt like the ending, the whole ending could have been a little bit different. But that's my personal preference.